Broadcasting live from the beautiful Georgia World Congress Center for Fintech South 2023. It's time for Atlanta Business Radio. Now, here's your host.
And we are broadcasting live from the Fintech South 2023 Expo, celebrating the fintech leaders from around the world. And I am Sharon Klein, so happy to sit here with Mike Morris. How are you?
Doing great today, thank you.
Sure. So tell me what company you're with.
I'm with a company called Wipfli. We're a full-service accounting firm based out of the Midwest.
All right. So what have you've obviously been to fintech before.
Yes.
How has it gone in the past? How have your experiences been?
So I actually am part of the TAG Fintech Society. And so we've been putting this on for almost 13 years now.
Oh, no way.
We started with a symposium, about 90 people back in 2010. And it's just grown over the years. It's been a lot of fun.
90 people.
I know.
Look at how many are here.
Close to 1,200. So really, really amazing how much has grown and just shows how great the ecosystem is here and how people want to get together and connect.
So what do you hope to accomplish while you're here this year?
I just want to make sure we're focusing on showing the world how great the fintech ecosystem is in Georgia, why people should come here, invest here, and be a part of this great ecosystem.
So what exactly does your company do?
So we do a wide variety of industries, but I'm mostly financial services, work with financial institutions and the fintechs that serve the financial institutions. So that's really how I got more involved with the fintech side of the house, but really helping them understand the regulatory requirements and the things they need to do to work with other financial institutions and also with investors and other people who are now interested in some of the things that show how they got the controls in place and how they're managing their businesses.
I bet you've seen tremendous changes over the years.
Yeah. Usually, especially on the fintech side of the house, they don't quite understand what they're getting into. They have great ideas. They know what their specialty is, but when they get into the regulatory side and the compliance side, there's just a lot of landmines to navigate as they go through that. And sometimes they don't quite understand that until either they get burned by it or their significant partners are figuring out, hey, we really need to see what you're doing here.
So what are some of the pitfalls that you see people tend to fall into?
Well, a lot of it is not quite knowing the federal laws around some of the transactions that they're performing, not understanding how to partner with the right financial institution and, have the right account set up for them to process legally the payments they want to make happen. A lot of it is just growing too fast and not having the right risk management teams in place to make sure we're monitoring and managing that risk for us, our customers, and our partners.
Technologically, what would you say are the biggest changes you've seen over the last couple of years? I mean,
really, it's no surprise, but AI, machine learning, getting involved and taking some of the decisions out of the humans' hands and making them a lot quicker, a lot more accurate. So those have been good, but also there's a pitfall of, hey, we got to make sure their accuracy is there and that the AI and machine learning are learning the right way and operating the way we expect them to.
Do you find that people don't even know how much they need you? I'm serious. Are you finding that people are like, wait, I had no idea?
Yeah, I think you usually got to talk to, especially earlier stage companies, and you talk to them and they think, we got everything covered. And you just bring up a few items. They say, well, yeah, we don't think we have that. Or we don't have that. So yeah, it is interesting to get in there. And I just love helping people. I love helping them figure out how to maximize, their businesses. There's a cost to compliance. How do you keep that minimal? How do you set a roadmap so you can't do it all at once? And you build your compliance program and your vendor management program in a way that's going to be something you can handle, because it is a lot of work. And you usually don't understand the compliance side of it, how much work is really there.
So what is it like to network while you're here? What are some of the things that you experience that you're surprised about?
I'm really surprised at the wide variety of the types of companies that come here and what they're looking for, what they're trying to accomplish. I mean, you have the earlier stage company just trying to meet people, meet investors. You have some of the later stage companies that have been around forever and have great products, just making sure they're supporting the ecosystem. And you have kind of everyone in between, whether they're the attorneys or the accountants or, vendors that help with managed services. There's just a wide variety of people who really specialize in this. That's what's really neat to see those companies come together and have that opportunity.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm thinking about AI in particular, how much that is so pervasive everywhere right now, how you had mentioned that that's really important. But do you find that most people are using AI in a responsible way or not?
I think they're trying to. I think we're still learning on how to use it and how, can the decisions have bias in them? Can they make problems? Can they get us in trouble? Is it learning correctly? Is it going to take over the world? Like in the movies we see? Those are all things that, we're not really sure on. And so it is take testing and time. But people, I think, are using it responsibly. So, except for the ones who are getting ChatGPT to write their speeches and presentations.
Oh my gosh, I've heard about that. I have. It's interesting. I do voiceover work as well. And some people are using, AI to write their copy, right? But that some of that is actually not considered, it's not public domain. It's actually copyrighted by other people. And so it's becoming more of an editor scenario.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was just wondering how much that impacts your life.
Oh, it's much different nowadays. Yeah.
Everything feels different.
Yeah. We actually had to go to the library and look up references and, if we wanted to plagiarize, we had to do it the old fashioned way. Yeah. Use a Dewey Decimal System.
It makes me so happy you even know what that is.
We're probably to the few on this call.
No one would understand that in my house. They'd be like, what? Yeah. But no, it's very exciting what you're doing then. You really are trying to help people and protect them.
Yeah. It is fun. And it is fun. I just love connecting people too. I love making connections and meeting new people.
Is that what's the most satisfying part of your job?
That is. It really is.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Stone, I'm trying to think of some other really great questions, but I feel like I've gotten the gist.
All right.
So how are you going to attack the balance of the conference? You're here the balance of today and tomorrow. Is that right?
Yep.
Do you have an agenda? Is not the right word, but do you have a plan? Like, what's going to have you high-fiving when you leave here?
Well, I'm going to go try to talk to as many people as I can. It's a great environment. There's so many people I don't recognize, which is good. So I really don't come up with a plan. I just want to come in and have it happen naturally and just see what happens. See where we go to dinner or we go get drinks, who we go with. It's fluid and it's a lot of fun to do that. Right?
Well, I want you to know there's a table over there not 30 yards from here. They have purple, I call them trade show socks.
Okay.
I got these last year, and then I got the purple ones a little while ago. So make sure you hit that booth, okay?
I'll get my socks. Yeah, it is like adult trick-or-treating, right?
It was like Christmas.
Yeah, it's
it really is.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much, Mike Morris. We sure appreciate it. All right, we'll be back in a few from FinTech South 2023.
All right, thank you.